Viktor Holumbivsky was part of the peacekeeping mission in Kosovo. The Ukrainian peacekeeping mission has been there since 1999. Ukrainian peacekeepers go on patrol during religious holidays to prevent provocations, accompany humanitarian supplies, and do everything to ensure the security of the civilian population, at times risking their own lives.
On March 17, 2008, the guys and I were involved in a special operation to free a court building in the city of Mitrovica. It was captured by Serbian radicals. They fired at us, they threw grenades into the building. Unfortunately, my best friend, Senior Lieutenant Igor Kinal, was killed. A grenade exploded under his feet. 25 other guys were injured. But we completed the task. The court was freed.
Since Ukraine gained independence in 1991, the armed forces took part in peacekeeping missions in the former Yugoslavian republics, as well as Georgia, Northern Macedonia, Angola, Lebanon, Sierra Leone, Iraq and the Ivory Coast. Overall, the military took part in peacekeeping operations in 25 countries. Their experience has been a key asset to the armed forces since Russia began its military intervention in eastern Ukraine in 2014. Viktor did not expect he would need to use the experience gained in overseas missions at home. Now he is a civil military cooperation officer working with the residents of frontline areas in the Donbass.
I think the peacekeepers should be deployed along the front line and along the state border with Russia. This will stop the shelling by the Kremlin-controlled militants, and also it will stop the influx of weapons and mercenaries from Russia. And so after a while, Ukraine will regain control over the temporarily occupied territories and the state border.
Despite the war in the east of the country, the Ukrainian armed forces continue their involvement in peacekeeping missions across the globe. Among them is a Ukrainian helicopter squad in the Congo. The war there, ongoing since the mid-90s, has claimed around 5 million lives.
My main job is to guard and defend the perimeter of the camp, as well as our aviation depots. This is important because that's where ammunition is stored. We guard the camp and keep our battle comrades safe.
After Russia's invasion of Ukraine, Yaroslav was deployed to the front line in the Donbass, where he spent several years, first with a volunteer unit and later with the 93rd Brigade. He says Ukrainian soldiers are now respected worldwide.
It is very important to show our image as that of skillful warriors and to show that we strive for peace not only in our country but throughout the world.
On Peace Day, the UN calls for a ceasefire and an end to violence. Unfortunately, hostilities continue in many countries around the world, including in Ukraine. Reported by Anastasia Fedchenko for UATV.